Hello, Malcolm. Hello, Sandy. Hello, everyone else. Welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles. I hope. I just tried to load and the save was broken, so I'm going to try again. We're not jumping in quite exactly where we left off. I'll take this save instead. Looks like there's one more save available if this one's broken as well. I did say I was going to present you guys with a fait accompli and have the fortifications done, but I didn't. I played a bit and did some work, but a whole bunch of stuff happened. I got kind of stressed out for the last couple of days and ended up playing a bunch of Avorion just to relax. So you guys got an Avorion video, and here we are back in Kingdoms, if it's going to load. I hope it loads. Yeah, this one worked, so no loss. No loss, the other save game didn't work. So yeah, we're not done fixifying anything, really, or rearmamentating, or anything like that. But we do have some issues. We need more food production, and we need more citizens, so... Well, but, you know, guess who's here, of course, since it's, oh man, hangy. Okay, let's get in here and go to the view mode. And we'll just watch them come in. They brought ogres. Ballistae are opening up at long range, and raising those archer towers was a good idea because they are sailing a little wide here, so lower towers might have had a little less success with them. Is that guy turning the other way then? Oh, interesting. Ogres going that way might not be good. Vikings going that way is probably okay. I'm going to go back to controlling the view here. So it's just him so far. Well, he's not going to make it on his own, is he? He's not going to make it on his own. In company he might have, but on his own he just got sunkified. So did this lead guy, which frees up defenses, but they are going to slowly overload the defenses. Like, we can't saturate them with enough arrows, and the defenses pick their targets based on proximity. So yeah, some of these guys are going to get away with it. That guy might get sunk. He's getting peppered. He might get sunk, and the rest of them are at least getting dinged on their way in. Oh, he's out and raging. He's not down either. That's not good. He's down. He didn't get a hit in. Thank gracious for that. They're so soups destructive. We got someone else breaking off. We got this guy coming in this way. I wonder what he's going to do. He's landed his ship. Is he going to just start breaking things at random? Is he going to smash up a pier? What's his general operative plan? Is to die. Let's go check on this one. So that's an ogre sinking, and then that's a troop of Vikings. So they might get in. Somebody died of old age. Okay, this one's out and raging, and it looks like he is going to do some damage. Yeah, he's definitely going to do some damage. Wham! One more hit, and that's outie. And is he going to get it? No, he didn't get it. Oh, that's lucky, eh? Now let's keep an eye over here. Okay, we got Vikings heading around the corner. That ogre's down. Wow, man, the game's really boggy. I think something else might be eating my processor a little. So these guys didn't land early enough. They are going to get blasted. They're done. So what do we got over here? We've got Vikings getting lightly peppered. Let's see how badly their numbers are down. Their numbers aren't down. This peppering has not particularly harmed them, I don't think. They're pretty much almost at full strength. And we've got several more ogres still on Rooty. And this guy's here, but he's down, so that's nice. Wow, so convoy here is getting peppered. They're not breaking off, that's nice. But over here, defenses are not as good, and the range of the defenses is not as good. So this ogre's probably going to break some junk belonging to us. Look at all the arrows in the distance arcing. It's pretty sweet. He's down. Didn't make it. Nice. Frees up the defenses, right? That Ballistae can get around in over here. This convoy of ships coming in is incredible, frankly. Okay, so that ogre's going to break a wall for sure, because we just aren't hitting him, you know? We're just not hitting him. He was not flashing white. He's not getting nailed. Yeah, he's going to take a whole wall down minimum. He might take more. No, he's down. Okay, let's go back along the convoy. Woo, the game is boggy to heck right now. I don't know. OBS just updated. I hope it's recording properly. I didn't change any of my settings after the update. It's been very reliable so far that way. It updates, it doesn't mess with your settings, it doesn't break. Good program. Some of the best programs are free. Yeah, not all the best programs are free, but a lot of the best programs out there are free. You just got to shop careful, because a lot of free programs, of course, are not worth their salt and are even dangerous. But you shop careful. You get some good free stuff. We got a dragon incoming. We got some fire coming in on him. Well, we'll see what he destroys. We're not even going to watch him die. We're going to try to get back to the damn Vikings here. As they are landing. That guy didn't make it far. No, sir. He's going to be gone. Or is he? He's tough. Well, he's a tough fella. He's down. That frees up that land for another ship to land on, of course. And these guys are sailing pretty much outside the range of most of our defenses. Oh, we're getting some shots in on them. Yeah, another one's coming in to land there, so. Or is he just gonna slide around? I wonder. I think the dragon just hit the ground. I heard a big thump. Yeah, the dragon just hit the ground, and I don't think it broke anything. It died right over the keep for the Lord's dinner again. Love it. There's our new sector we're building. Got those piers in. Oh, it's a bit tense right now, hoping these guys don't do way too much damage, you know. There's a lot of them left. We do have pretty dense fire. It's that library. It's one of the first ones I was like, you are not burning this library again. And so that library is pretty densely defended. One peasant died of starvation. I can't go to a zone for that. Food storage is a little low. Well, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Food storage is a snudge low, though. I've been trying to amp up food production. I'm getting some windmills in and stuff. Wasn't expecting a starvation. I thought I had food better balanced. They've set fire to this stockpile. Is there a well anywhere in this area? Yeah, it's not too far away. Check our well coverage. Our well coverage is fine for the area, so we're going to leave it alone. But they did successfully set that on fire. Looks like we're busy putting it out. I hope we successfully do so. City is full. Interesting. Food's down. We're really going to have to do something fairly quickly about food. And the thing is, you've got... Oh man, the game keeps bugging like a demon. You got to do it kind of regionally. Because they can't carry it massive distances. I guess the markets improve that. These guys are having a rotten time. Look, this guy's like leader only left in the boat. And he's sailing all the way around here. So once again a successful defense, but it, as you can see, leaves me rather unable to rebuild the defenses. Unless I have an endlessly long gaming session, basically. And I just wasn't ready for that, but I will be ready for that. Okay, well that guy's not going anywhere. He's coming in on his own. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. We gotta check some granaries out. We are not gonna worry about them. Our happiness is huge right now. It's amazing. So, pretty full. Fire has claimed a farm. Just burned itself down over here, did it? We will replace it immediately. Oops, that's under food. Click, pop. Bing, let's check these granaries. Not very full. Need a bit more food around the area, essentially. Maybe this is where the guy starved to death. So for every house we build... Oh golly, we could move our church to those piers. Let's. We'll do that. So what's going on here? Too long to stir the harvest. God, I know. Nobody else cares. No congratulations for how we stomped those Vikings. Maybe I won't train any more soldiers for them. So we can replace the church over here. Yes, we can. Need to think about how the roads are coming in. What's the minimum loss of farmland? What's the most sensible use of road? It would be nice to be able to leave a 4 deep hole. Because I could put the church right there, but then the road would end up feeding through that forester and destroying it, and I don't think we want that right now. So, in fact, I think we'll put the church here where there appears to be a stack of charcoal from a nearby charcoal burner. Odd that. So, let's get a church out because we can't afford one. We're not having more than one in the town, but you know what? That church is going right there. And that charcoal burner can stay, but I'm thinking we're going to put a stockpile in or something. We'll think of something here. We better pull out that bit of stone. Get that done. Okay. Okay, so church under construction. We're going to chillax on that. And let's just... Okay, we're not going to work on our defenses or anything right now. We're going to work on the town. We're going to try to fix up the town. That church frees up a bunch of arable land, wherever the church is. Church, here church. Here little church, I need to demolish you. Let's take a look at its stats before we wipe it out, eh? And of course this area is already quite long on food production, but maybe we can blang in a market. Tithe of 10 gold, base happiness 3, master priests plus 2, happiness 4 in radius. Well, but the radius appears to cover everything. Oh no, the radius ends here, does it? So in fact this is the area for a second church? Oh, I thought you only ever needed one. No, there's a few things it's oddly not covering. I think it's joined with library radius. I think as long as you have library radius. So in fact I shouldn't demolish that church? That's annoying. I very much want to. Oh look, a ton of rock removals. Sweet. Let's knock it all out. I know one of these is quarryable. Maybe I shouldn't pull it. Let's think about that. Let's think about that, because that sucker's quarryable. And stone production, do we need more? Or do we just want the land? What does it even free up for us, really, here? What do we got here? A really full food storage. So how big is the radius on a bloody market? And where is the nearest market? There isn't one nearby, so we'll just grab a market for that spot right now. That's what we'll do. I think we'll... You know, I think we do have 2 iron mines. We've got one on, and iron is recovering. And then we've got quarryable stone here. Oh, it's quarrying, but you can do 2 quarries per rock. So do we just pull this and build a massive granary? Let's check nearby granaries. They're not completely full. No, I think we'll use it for more interesting purposes, like a tavern or a baker or some bloody thing. That mason's on good land. We can knock him out and put him in here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and leave. We're going to go ahead and destroy that because we can quarry probably elsewhere. So we're going to go ahead and destroy that. And then we are going to put some stuff here. Stuff. So this well has to come out right now. Take it out. And what do we need? We're making plenty of tools. We're not bothering with armaments. We don't need to do that. We could take this mason out and put a new mason in here. And you know, not having perfect road access isn't going to stop him from getting his work done. And we could put a big stockpile here, but I think we're going to put a market in right now. Where is that? It's under food. I'm going to grab a market and put that in there. Bingo. And then we'll grab another farm and put it right there. Bingo. So, and yeah, we gained a little extra stone just for fun out of doing that. So yeah, land use, question mark, I don't know. It doesn't look like there's a farm on that either, so Let's be getting a farm on that right there. Nice. And then there's this that needs farms on it. So let's be getting farms on that. I don't think I'd better remove any more local wells, or I'm seriously asking for big trouble. We do have more stuff on good land here. Both the granary and this house are on good land, so let us build a manor over where we just put in the new church, which is obviously going to be the second church. I don't think we're going to be demolishing the first church after all. So the road's going to come through here, so I'll take out this farm. Shame about that, but gonna have to happen. And we'll get some road going out here. I don't know how far the road's gonna go, but once that rock removal's in, we'll manor that right there. So yeah, we'll bring the road to there, and then we'll hook it off. And then we'll take it sideways down here. That seems fairly efficient. We're going to stop with that for now. But yeah, that seems like a reasonably effective method. And we're going to go ahead and... Oh, see, this granary's on super fertile land, isn't it? It's not full. We're going to throw in another large granary and take out this cottage as well. We're going to have to build 2 manors, so... We just need that rock removal to complete up. And then we're going to knock this... that cottage is on barren land. It's only the granary that's a problem here, actually. So it's only the granary we need to replace. We will want to replace it with a bigger one, mind you, right? So we can just add a cottage in here. Actually, look at this. We got barren land here going to nothing. So that's interesting. We could... Well, we got wasteland there anyway. We'll figure out something with it. Okay, we just need that rock removal up. Great. Complete removal. Done. And then we can go ahead and hang the game a bit. Golly, eh? Go ahead and hang the game a bit, and we'll... Oh man, it's bogging. Maybe it's just the town's getting big. Rimworld sure does that, like kerboom all the time. So we got ourselves a little manor action here. Let's turn it so it looks nice. And we could put in 2 manors right here. It's a bit of a waste of land, but I think we're going to go ahead and put in 2... Oh, whoops, rotated it 1 too many. Put in 2 manors like that. And then we are going to go back and knock out that cottage. Our beds aren't full, so perfect. Now, where was Mr. Cottage that's going down? Pretty somewhere. Help. No. I get lost in this town. Oh, it's this way. It's this way. It's this way. It's over here. Yeah, here we go. So this is the area I was monkeying with, wasn't it? Is it? Yes, this is the area I was monkeying with. I moved the mason and they've gotten it built. Got the market rolling. It would be nice to knock out that well and bring road service to the market. It really would, actually, wouldn't it? But the well's pretty important. Yeah, well, think about that. The well's pretty dashed important. So we are going to blow out this cottage right now. And I think we'll blow out this granary, or is it just built on piers? I think that granary is just built on piers, actually. And it is full, so I don't think we will get rid of it just now. The market should soak up some more of the food production over it. We'll just farm those 2 spots, get food rolling. And yeah, the market should help storage and distribution in the area. Yeah, it'll be fine. We won't need to worry. Keep on adding markets for distribution. That should support our existing granaries a little. And we want to get this blown out now. It's the granary we need to replace, and I'd like to replace it with a larger granary if I can. But as to where to put that, well, maybe I shouldn't have done 2 manors. Maybe I should have done a granary and a manor, but then they don't have neighbors. They're all big on neighbors around here. They sure are that. And yeah, that cottage is barren, but then it doesn't have neighbors. So I could blow out that cottage and granary. Is the granary full? Not very. Well. Could blow out that cottage and granary, replace with a large granary and a manor. But we don't have enough granary power. Well, they're not full. No, they're not quite full. So maybe we do have enough granary power as long as we put in a market or something. Yeah. Actually, why don't we do that? We'll blow out this cottage. We'll blow out this granary. And we shall put in a market. Where? What's the best use of land? Well, we could put the market in over here, but it's not quite what we want. I think actually the market's going to go where we had those two articles, despite wasting the land a bit. But we're going to go ahead and do that. It's pretty well located. We'll bang one smidge of road through to it as well, just to up its connectivity. And we'll bang our big granary in over here in as good and least wasteful a spot as we can, which is going to be this spot. So here goes a big granary over here, and hopefully that's close enough to feed said market. And we're going to put a baker in here. Righty, like that. Put a baker in there. And we're going to need a charcoal burner in the neighborhood. We have one. We have a charcoal burner in the neighborhood. So instead of stacking their charcoal on the ground, people will come and take it from the bakers. Excellent, excellent. That seems good. Okay, we're off to a good start. I don't know, that granary might be... Actually, yeah. Take that out again. And we're going to build it here. I'm going to put the granary in here. This is better. That's for sure better. Put that granary in there, and we'll put a couple more piers in here. Clickety-poppity. Sorry if I just destroyed your speakers or headphones. I know I talk really quiet. I try to remedy it, but I'm not a professional announcer, and I do talk a bit quiet. And my mic is a bit quiet. I've got all the gains like crankified on the damn thing. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is I am cruddy at this, and then I cough into the mic and it doesn't make it better. We're going to farm all this, and we're going to windmill up. Now this is the best use of a windmill I have had so far. That's cool. That's going to feed all these folks. In fact, I think we're going to manor up again. Oh, yeah, we'll have coverage from the church. Sweet. So no problem. We're going to put a manor right there as well. And speaking of wells, I'm going to get a couple of those guys in. Two, we might have to demolish something out to get a well in. We'll see about that. Yeah, we need a bit better well coverage in the area. Let's scroll out and check our full well coverage here. Okay, so that next well will cover in this region, but then we'll need something covering in this region, so we'll just... God, it's boggy today. We'll just go ahead and bring the road out a little further. Like bang, bang, and then we'll put a well alongside the road. We're also going to bring the road in like this and bring it down all the way to there. And we're going to pull the road sideways all the way out this way. And we're going to start with the road network a little bit this time, basically. That gives us enough room to build a few things. Excellent. So that's all going together. Let's check this church's coverage. Great. I do want another library in the area too, of course. I think it can be at the end of the road here, maybe. I don't know. Let's leave. Oh no, the library can be over here. Yeah, the library will take up that bit of land probably. But we're not going to deal with that yet. What's going to happen is the Vikings will total this area. So we need to defend it. And we need to defend it pretty quick. So let's get out some castle blocks. And starting at the end of the road. Oh, it's such good farmland. Let's go here. Let's build a long. And up. Make a fairly ogre resistant unit that has decent combat capacities, and hopefully we'll be able to reduce its consumption of farmland at some stage, but we'll make a pretty ogre resistant facility here. You know, we have quite a lot of stone to waste. I'm not sure what just happened there. This game is bogging to the nines today, man. It's dreadful. So actually we need a well close enough to stop that stuff from getting burned down. So that library may be getting replaced with a well right now. We'll deal with the library question after we've dealt with critical safety matters. And we should definitely build a similar block unit over here, but look at the land that's going to be wasted. So maybe we'll count on basically heavy fire from one fortress unit to hold this area, and try not to waste the rest of the bloody land on fortress units. We could put one more little archer tower over here or something. It's probably not the worst plan in the world. Yeah, we could slip a few things in. We could do some rock removal around here actually, and probably slip a few things in. Not a bad plan. I don't know, we'll work on it. But the thing is, as soon as I reload the game, the Vikings show, so that can be issue. Food is poor. We are in a drop with food, essentially. Food is dropping out. We need to increase food production pretty steadily here. So I think we better have an orchard over here on this nice patch of land. And yeah, keep on figuring stuff out. We're gonna get one branch of road down here. That'll be good. And we're gonna get a library in here. Whoops. Didn't quite select it for me. Face it stairs to the road. And we are going to waste farmland defending said library, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and go bam, 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 just to give them a little trouble breaking the damn thing. And the well's across the road from it. Don't want to waste any more farmland than that. I think we'll go ahead and get another orchard in here. Bang. And that's good for starters, I guess. Do we put a well at the end of this road? Or do we put more castle blocks, eh? We'll just put a small defensive unit in here. Gotta keep the place a little safe. So yeah, we have put in some defensives. And we're gonna need to feed everyone. Our population's actually down and our happiness is awful right now. Oh, it's plague. And 2 of starvation. Yeah, I wish I could get it to jump there for me when I click that. Okay, so looking for food icons. Here we go. So here we go. What we got? Has no food, too far away or none available. He's got a decent amount. 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 So this guy's basically stupid, is what you guys are saying. And we're going to demolish his house as a reward for being poor and hungry. And we're going to demolish his frickin' neighbor's house. No, his neighbor's managing. We'll just throw in 2 farms where Buddy Owens was. Right quick. Because we can't have that kind of starvery going on here. So that ought to help correct that. And we can replace his housing out here. But since food production is rather crap in this area, why don't we demolish some more housing and replace it out here? Because we got some empty housing. So let's go ahead and knock this one out too. Now, they've all still got neighbors, so that should happify them. That's on barren land. Oopsies, those are all on pretty much... this one's taking up a little bit of fertile land, eh? But just one square, so we'll go ahead and put 2 more farms in here. Hopefully this will help. Just beef the area, and since we've demolished 2 of their houses, we will replace said houses immediately. Probably with 1 manor. Let's just see what the housing is. 12, 25, yeah, so we're more than replacing it by putting in 1 manor. So we'll throw in 1 manor to replace their housing. And we'll see about any more little things like that. Here's one that's sitting on some fertile land, and the road's also chewing up fertile land, and so is that well, but not much I can do about those things. That's annoying. Here's a useless castle block. Take it out, throw a farm in, because that's good land. So that helps the area a little bit. Okay, that should help slightly balance the area. I think this was probably the area that was causing the starvation, so that should slightly balance it. Where's the nearest baker? Over there. 8 peasants have died of plague. Jeez Louise, man, we're getting shreked. Well, it leaves me the ability to demolish houses easily anyway. So what goes behind here? Well, they do want neighbors, so we're going to go ahead and cottage it. Because they want neighbors. That gives them neighbors. Everyone's happy now. There's actually room for 2 more cottages right along here. We'll see how that works. We may need to do something else with it. This stockpile can be replaced with a large stockpile. I think we have a stockpile over here. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do we need a large stockpile here? He's really got much in it. That's a good question. How's charcoal everywhere? I didn't even check, but charcoal production's up, so that's good. You know, having built these extraordinarily tall towers, it would make sense to arm them. We're going to get a ballista on the top, and an archer down next to it, like that. We've got 0 idle. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I think it's time for a festival or 5. Well, let's throw a happy party. Use another town square. I keep saying that but not building them because they don't seem to be that useful. Alright. And we're going to need more farming in here, so I might as well go ahead and lay it in, eh? We're going to need it, so might as well go ahead and lay it in. Just bang that all in. It's taken them a long time to build anything because we're short people. We're short people. Maybe we better have another festival in this square as well, since I found it. Go ahead and do that. Let the festival begin. So yeah, we're short-staffed around here. Happiness is up. Good. I like happiness. So how are we doing over here with these piers? We've got quite a bit of land left here. That's nice. I think we will jam this out with a large stockpile right here. I'm going to demolish it and go industry. Oh, look, there's good land there too. So stockpile. Which way does it face? It'll face that way. And then we'll farm that right quickly. And we'll put, what, another charcoal burner over here? Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and amp up the charcoal burning. Whoa. Because we're going to have more people, so let's make sure they all have nice access to nice charcoal. So we might throw in another bakery around here or something, depending how many more humans we throw into the place. We're building an external wall here to free up land, so let's... Well, I don't think we need to worry about it there. That's far enough there. We want to free up land. We won't be bothering with that, but we can probably save a bit of land over here, maybe? Well, let's go ahead and get some piers in here. Just, they're not going to get built in a hurry or anything, but we'll just get started with that. We actually have enough materials to do more. Yeah, it's not well, be nice to free up some farmland for this zone because we've been having food problems here. So let's go ahead and do that. So I see farmland here, so I'm going to go ahead and go all the way outside here like this and completely cover in right to that patch there, and maybe even up past these rocks, but I just ran out of stone. That's okay. That's okay. Stone will regen. We seem to have a lot of wood, but we're going to need it because we're going to have to demolish and build archer towers. So let's see how we did with our marketplace and stuff out here. We've got our granary in. It's got very little food in it right now, but maybe it'll get more. And we've got our market running here. And it seems to be really doing well. And we've got this guy, and he's rocking and rolling. So that's really good. So we've improved that neighborhood a little. Now we would like... oh, I did put a library in. Let's check our radius. So checking radius. I put that library in a dumb place because it's just servicing farms. Damn. Well, that was silly of me. It's only got room to take one more manor, that library, basically. We have totally citizened up, but we've still got... okay, well, in that case, the road's going to have to come out. I might have to move that library. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to move that library. We're going to take it out, and we're going to move it... whoa, give it back. We're going to move it over here. And just build it into this fortress here. And then we're going to take the road out sideways, I guess. Right, just cutting up inside here. So we'll go ahead and road, bang, bang, bang. Geez, it's hard to decide what to do, isn't it? It's hard to decide what to do with that road, but yeah, I think that's about how we need it to go. And then we'll need it to go maybe even further out this way. Not too sure. I may have just screwed up on the road, I'm not too sure. Now let's check the coverage with that library gone. Yeah, so... yeah, I think that was the wrong place for the library. I think the new place I've chosen is much the better. And we can either put a well or more castle power there, basically. So, good question, eh? Or something. Oh, a charcoal burner, maybe? Where's he gonna get lumber? There's lumber all over town. We need a stockpile in the area. Then something will accumulate in it. Yeah, we do need a little bit of a stockpile in the area, and we do need a charcoal burner in the area. I think the charcoal burner can go behind the granary or something. Although this is a pretty prime place. Let's go ahead and put the charcoal burner here. Because we could end up putting a forester out here if we need to. Yeah, we'll get a rock removal in here. We'll start cutting this direction. Yeah, actually, we'll do rock removal there too, and we can quarry one side and farm the other. And then we'll have to do another rock removal. Oh, we're gonna have to clear a bunch out. Clear that out, and then... well, we'll put the forester there. Hey, I hear a dragon. We'll put the forester... somewhere in this mess. We'll put the dang forester, and we need a stockpile and all that stuff, so... let's go check out the dragon. Here he comes. Here he comes. Okay, go to click the view thing. Hopefully we'll take him down over the sea or something, eh? No, he's gonna die over town. He's gonna break something while point blank with the ballista, eh? Okay, he damaged the castle block. Reduces its health 1 out of 2, but the masons will be along. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, granaries check. Filling but not full. Good, good, good. That's ideal. That's ideal. Defenses check. Yeah, let's get busy here. We got like no idle citizens to man any of this junk, but they're busy building it too, so. Well, no, they're not actually, are they? Well, we need a forester in here, so we're rock removing this, and we're rock removing this. We've got a well there we don't want to break. We probably want to put a quarry on this, so we're going to rock removal behind it as well, right? Blocked by existing structure. We are rock removaling behind it. Okay, that's good. So quarry goes here, stockpile goes here, forester goes here, and we will go. We'll actually go demolish a forester somewhere. We won't just shut one down. We're gonna actually full on demolish one. I don't know which way it's supposed to face, but we're going to face it like that. And we're going to go full on demolish out a forester somewhere that we don't really need one to be. Like, for instance, here, if we put in a rock removal, here, bang. Gee, that forester's really serving that area, so maybe not that one. We need one where they're a bit redundant, where they're a bit close to each other. Here we are. Perfect. We got 3, like, way close. So we're going to demolish the one tree forester, basically. And then we're going to put in farming where it was, because that's beauty land. So clear the trees here first. Oh, okay. Damn. Max, I don't want to be scanning you, hon. We'll chop that. No problems. We'll chop that. We'll get farming around there. So we'll leave that forester alone. We'll leave the other 2 alone for now. Maybe I'll shut one down. But yeah, there's some stuff here that we could be using. But yeah, we do need some wood supply to the area, so we don't want to get too whack shutting them down. Anyway, we took one out and we built one, so that's fair and balanced, in my opinion. And we might as well bang in the defenses even though there's no one to man them, so we're going to have just, I guess, your basic hail of arrows over here. Only 1 ballista for the area? That's maybe not a good idea, but I don't like to mount a ballista on such a vulnerable little tower either. Arrows, 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 arrows. Ballista. No. Yes? Thank goodness it actually landed in the right place. And arrows. Right. And now I gotta go demolish out some useless ones. But I don't feel like there are any useless ones right now. You know? Okay. Too long to store harvest. Food storage is back up, however, so I'm happy. He says there's no place to store the wood. I don't believe him for 1 flat second. But that bit of barren land there, well, it could be a stockpile, couldn't it? It's not the worst idea I ever heard. It's actually a pretty stupid place for a stockpile. I don't think there's any major production taking place near it at all. But, you know, having little stockpiles all over town doesn't seem to be a total fail. They do actually seem to eventually path things to it. I'll face it that road, so it's a little easier to get to. And we'll check the granaries around here again. So how's this big one doing? Figures. Figures, okay. So that granary's full now. And what about over here? We got granary functionality. That granary's full. Oh, Kerbanko. So we could use another granary in the area. We're wasting fertile land on a market, depressing that. We could use another large or small granary somewhere. There's stockpiles bloody everywhere around here. Maybe I ought to knock out a house and put in a granary. Could do. Could do. That's, I don't know. Good question. We do need more granary powers. We do need more granary powers. But we need farms to feed them too, so... Boy, we can rock removal virtually everything back here, eh? Can we afford it? Well, we can afford one. Anyway, let's start knocking this stuff out. Oh yeah. Let's take all that out, including that iron. Let's just take all that out. That frees up some space. Pretty nice. Let's take some more out. Oh no, those rocks are blocking people coming in here. We'll leave those ones alone for now. Because they don't seem able to cross rocks. This would be better off if it had 3 archer towers on it, but yeah. Oh, not going to happen right now. A lot of these internal defenses we could take down after I fix up externals, but until then, what's the good? I'm going to put a couple castle blocks down here. Or another granary. I think the granary will prevent them landing just as much as the castle blocks will, to tell you the honest. Is that too far away from everything to be really handy? Not so much, because we're going to put in other granary using stuff in the area probably. And we've got this baker over here. Then we can slam in another baker further over somewhere else. We want a good number of bakers. Oh, how about that area that was starving? Did we rebalance that successfully? That was down this way. That's this neighborhood right here. I wonder if we improved it enough. Let's just check. Well, we reduced the local population, right? Oh, he's got a full pantry. What about the housing we built in here? Yeah, they've got full pantries. 134 peasants have taken ill. Gosh dang, that's ugly stuff. You know, we could throw a mansion in over here. I don't think local food production handles it, though. We're going to leave that alone for the moment. Keep on expanding over this way where we've got more arable land. Okay, we got almost all these completed, so let's knock that stuff out. Let's knock that stuff out and maybe even remove more. I think we're removing quite a bit more. So, options here include a quarry and a stockpile on fertile land. That would suck. So that's not how it's happening. What are we? How are we doing this? I think we're going to want to bring the road into the forester anyway, so we're going to chop that out. Get her done, kids. Yeah, we'll close this forester for now, so he doesn't replant. And then we're going to figure out how to do the whole... I'm going to bring the road in here, so bring the road in here. Bango. We're going to bring the road to the forester and the stockpile and the quarry. So come on, knock that one tree down. Let me do this. And we're probably going to end up taking out the well and making it a road loop. Well, no. No, this works fine like this. So we'll reopen that forester. And we will put the quarry in here. Do we really need a quarry? Yeah, we're taking one for now. Seems like I can chow out stone pretty fast, so. And a small stockpile right in here. I think that was facing the right way, so bang right there. Oh, except now that we take out this rock, we can do more in there, can't we? Cancel that stockpile and replace it with road. Like so. And we'll work that bit out for ourselves. Maybe a larger stockpile somewhere around here. Oh, we've got some small ones. Good question. Yeah, good question. Alright, so... yeah, that granary's going up. That's good. So we are going to put in more stuff. Is that library up? Okay, check that library's range out. Covers the whole area. That's much better placement. So we're going to have to use piers to protect everything, basically. Crazy stuff we're going to fire on. Another set of archers over top of the library. I'm just going to make that one bastion of doom right there, basically. A bastion of doom, and we'll actually brick it in out front here. And brick it in on the side here. Oops. You did not hear me click because it was busy gorking out. But we're going to go ahead and brick this thing up. Make a real defensive emplacement out of her. And yeah, make it a bit troublesome to defeat. And then we've got to think about further housing out here. And further wells out here and stuff like that. So let's check that library's range again. Covers the lot. It's fantastic. I can now build housing anywhere. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I can't put a manor in front of the library unless I rotate the library. I did rotate the library. So actually, I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to manor that right there. And we're going to manor this beside it as well. I know this is a little risky and psychotic, but we'll build piers. I swear we'll build piers and protect it in some fashion, and we're going to need a well. I'll put the well here, and we're going to manor up that gorgeous land as well, I think. Because I think we're probably going to be able to crank enough food out of this area, so we're going to go ahead and fire claim an archer tower. Are you kidding me? Was it an important one? It's one that semi-counts and semi-doesn't. It's not like they're going to land there. We'll leave it gone. We'll leave it gone. We'll leave it gone. That's what we'll do with it. Wow, lost. Lost. Out to the new island, please. That's this way. There we are. So we're going to manor that little spot up. We can't build a manor. Short on wood, that's all. Did I reopen that new forester? Maybe I shouldn't have taken out the other forester. So those guys won't have neighbors. It'll make them sad. They can chat with the local farmers, who will be busy farming as soon as I have enough wood to build a farm again, eh? Holy smokes. Wow, man. That's a little harsh. Oh, look at that. So we actually can't farm that, eh? It's too far from the roads. It is. So we're going to take out that castle block, and we're going to farm that spot instead of putting a castle block on it. That should help, and we're going to farm these two nudgets here as well. If we can reach them with our roads. Can we? Yes, we can. Nice. Add that in as well. Hopefully that amps up the farming recipe here. That is empty and unstaffed. Okay, so we do have a bit of a staffing shortage. Happiness is up though, so people will move in. And we can probably start decreasing a few defensive things, I guess. I mean, yeah, I'm just looking over and seeing where defenses might really be useless, basically. I'm not seeing much that I'm willing to do anything to yet. I mean, we're getting this peerage in, so... In fact, I'm going to put one more in this direction here. Just because it seems a little more even that way. Getting that in. So we'll be able to clean this up a little. Hopefully they won't burn down all the piers when they come. So progress is getting made, despite the fact that, yeah, I think it's kind of impossible to play a long enough session to do the whole job. Look, we've got farmable land here, so farm it we shall. Should probably be actually given over to defending that archer tower, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And yeah, wood is in a recovery anyway. Quarrying's ridiculously... We got a lot, so let's go shut down the double quarry. See, I want to be able to regenerate stone fast too, though, because when you go building castle stuff, your stone's gone so quick. But I don't want to overload my storage. So I'm going to close the double quarry, because that's the easiest way to close and open more quarrying power, is to do it in one spot. Close that off. And let stone come up a little slower because I'm not sure where next to build with stone. Okay, what do we got here? What do they want? Too long to start the harvest. And nobody wants to live here? Well, food storage is up. I don't think anyone's starving. We took care of one starving neighborhood, and we've just pumped in massive food production to this area. So, and that's filling up quite fast. Maybe another market would have been smart here, but you know, I think the market's good enough there that basically stuff is going to flow from this farmland to that market. Methinkst. I'm going to blow up your speakers again. Pardon me. Methinks that'll all work out. Can I farm out here? I am farming out there. Everything we can do for farming. So this is the next area for piers, I guess. So let's reopen any closed foresters we had. Did I close one? No, I closed quarries, right? 'Cause stone's running away with us. Well, let's see if we can schwack in a couple more piers here. This is turning into a real long session with you guys. I hope you're enjoying sort of the slowness of my building here, because I gotta tell you, I'm finding it pretty fun. Yeah, we'll pier up around here. Maybe I should have done it here more. Yeah, maybe I should have done it there, actually. Let's go ahead and demolish all those out and see if we get that stuff back. Yeah, we get the stuff back. So we'll go ahead and demolish all that for the moment. Ah, ding dang. And we'll get it out behind these guys instead. That's what we'll do. Eventually, yeah, if we get it all out there, we can demolish the internal defense emplacements and go ahead and basically, yeah, do that much better. So we'll go here, 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 and that's probably it. I got one more, so I'll go there. And then I'm out. So that's a start. That's a start. That's going to make a lot more beds, so hopefully we're getting food up as well. Oh, we got stuff burning down here. Some trees got lit up. Well, I don't know if they're going to put that out for us. Oh yeah, they did. They put it out. Alright. Alright. Wood's recovering fast enough. I'm glad I shut down the 2 quarries. Got enough quarrying power going on. So next step, well, how far out can we build piers? Sandy was experimenting with it, and I think he got 3 squares out. So let's just see here. What? Are you serious with me right now? Look at that. Fire's claimed an archer tower. Are you kidding me? Oh, there's 2 of them burning too. Okay, well, let's take that out. Do we need that archer tower? I don't know. They put the other one out. And look at all this rock removal we got. Sweet, let's get this done, eh? What just happened? I hit demolish! I wanna scream. I hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. I can't believe I just did that. Now I don't get to figure out what to do with this bloody area, eh? Well, let's think it over. Hey, do they dislike that charcoal maker there? Yeah, they dislike that. So let's knock that right out. And what, large stockpile? Or a big granary? Ho ho. Let's knock down these trees here. Put in a big granary. No, maybe. Oh, that's a good question. Or an old stockpile here. Like a big stockpile. How can I work this, actually? Oh, I know what I can do. I can put in one more road right here. And one more road right here. Oh no, I don't even need one more road right there. Because then what I do is I put my big granary here. click, bing, like that. There's my phone, but I can't get it because I'm in the middle of doing this. We're going to chop those trees down. We'll watch the dragon come in. Sweet, hey dragon. I'll have to get that phone later. I do like the dragons. Like, the first time I saw one, I was so impressed. They really are pretty cool for, like, Lego block looking graphics. They're pretty sweet. They're well done. Oh, it's my friend Sandy. He is streaming. And that dragon destroyed that manor. That's disappointing. He's streaming. Gee, I've never tried streaming. That's fun. Alright, well, we're going to replace our manor with a manor, obviously, if we can afford one, so... bang it in. Darn dragon. Made a mess out of us there, didn't it? Well, it didn't unhouse all the citizens, at least, and we've got some more housing coming up here. That well's taking better land than it needs to be, but... until we get the piers in. It's hilarious that you can build wells on piers. Yeah, once the piers are all in, we'll bring the road out. Well, I guess I should probably finish the episode relatively quickly and go watch Sandy stream a bit. And, yeah, I would say, well, anyone watching this, go check out Sandy's stream, but it'll probably be over by the time this gets uploaded, so... I wonder how I find Sandy's stream. It's probably on his YouTube channel, so I'll go check it out. Okay, I was going to stockpile up and do some other junk back here, right? So I got the granary. Did that get this chopped yet? Would you chop it already? Chop the trees! Chop the trees! We got no one available to chop them, basically. Happiness is massive, so we'll get some... yeah, we got some new people. One of those people maybe come and cut these trees down. Like, are you serious with me right now? Why you no chop tree? They're just busy doing everything else there is to do. What an annoyance. Fartram Billowpants died again. That guy is a death machine. Okay, they're cutting the trees. Please, please cut the trees. Because I really want to stockpile in here. And I really want to get it done this episode. Before the Vikings come and ravage the toot out of us again. Our happiness is good. It just dropped, actually. Oh, it dropped down again. Oh, it's dropping hard. That sucks. Oh, it peaked up because we killed the dragon. Okay, we got our stockpile going. Sweet. That's good. It peaked up because we killed the dragon, and they loves it when we kills up the dragons. Okay, we could castle up further here. No point we're building piers out for it, so... no. We're going to get some more piers. And just start piering up. Bango, bango, bango. Of course, does that give them something to land on? Like, good question, eh? Well, we'll work it all out. I don't know about that granary being there either. It seems a bit stupid, but it's definitely staying full. So we'll keep on building. And, yeah, can we hit the Vikings worse when they come in? You know, this one could go out. We could take out that. Yeah, it's not going to get the range to do much. Well, you know, we'll leave it in, we'll leave it in. We're okay, but we got no one idle. Gold's holding. Food is doing well. Food is doing well. That's good. And our new forester is happy in his job. And the new quarry is grinding away. Maybe I need to build another bloody forester. I don't know. It's hard to say. But then I run long. Then I end up long on wood. And yeah, there's no one available to build this. Hey, yeah. Yeah. There's no one available. But they must be building this rock removal. And that's got 5 builders on it, and it's done, so we'll complete removal. And look-see, it's a farm, so before the forester grows anything on there, we're going to farm that. Nice and quick. Nice. Good, I love getting a farm in. Now we probably got builders for that. No. No. It'll be a while then. Well, happiness is enough that we should be able to fill those beds. And I don't want them to eat up all the food or anything, so we'll just take her easy and let the town grow as she grows. Love that we got a decently functional windmill in, so it's boosting productivity on lots of farms. It's by far the best placed one we've ever had. I don't know if they affect orchards, I doubt it. Okay, what else do we need to do before the next Viking strike, right? That's basically what's coming our way as a Viking strike, so yeah. No one's even available to build this road. No, that's got a builder on it. And he's coming. Look, there he is. If I click him, I can't click anything now. There it is, but it was too late. But yeah, that was the thing. So this guy has the builders, and look, here comes one. He's got the purple diamond over his head, and he's bringing some stone in. Hope they get her done. This is waiting on 11 wood still. Wow. Slow stuff, and all those things need employees, and all these weapons need employees. We've got one idle. Sweet, that's where we want it to be. It's having somebody idle around the place. You've got to have at least one, otherwise the town is not complete without somebody who ain't doing nothing, because you need a few of those. Oh, we went back to 0 idle. I wonder if I could release men from the military. We've got more beds than we need right now. This area is low on food production, so I wonder if another market would be sensible here. Maybe bring stuff from this way? How far will market workers go, I wonder? Good question. Check these granaries out quickly. Okay, not full. Not full. Yeah, food production's too slow for the area here, isn't it? Yar it is. I got a windmill working there anyways. So we do have to, before we can put any more population in that area, we have to improve food production. And that'll mean bringing those piers out. But it looks like we could fill in this whole bay the way it's allowing it. It allows you to just go a certain distance outward. So it's like 3 outwards from the actual edge of the map. So you can eventually basically retake your whole land and reorganize it. It's kind of cool. They like me. They think I'm an excellent ruler. Great. I appreciate it. How's our defenses looking in our new area? We don't want to lose our new construction. We want everything's been holding, right? Like everything's been holding. The defenses have been strong enough. So we're just going to go around, look at everything before we end the episode, because the next episode, of course, the Vikings come immediately. So we've got definitely a few landing places. We're weak out here. We're weak here. And if they come in here, they're going to get right in and burn stuff. So this is the point where they'll probably select to land. And this is where we're weakest. And we're weak here. So they are going to end up sailing around and landing here, and we're just going to have to hope that our internal defenses protect us enough and that it all works out. Our library is well built and close to a well, so that's cool. Got another well here. Let's check our well coverage of the area. A little thin in terms of covering the military stuff. Let's check all our well coverage. It's pretty good. It's a little thin in covering this military stuff. So that's going to be the case in a lot of areas. It's a good thing it allows you to build wells on piers, because I'll be able to cover my military stuff against fire that way. Alright, I'm satisfied. I hope you guys are satisfied. I hope you had fun messing with the town here today. This is a very long build session. We've really done a lot today. But it seems to me that this is going to be the way to do it, is gradual. Look, someone actually got a happiness symbol. That's rare. So how full is this granary straight off the bat? It's pulling up with fullness. So the thing we want out here is probably another baker. Yeah, we got a market and a baker there, so it might not be a bad idea to have a baker buried in here somewhere. We'll think about it, a baker and a tavern, basically. Hey! They came more than once per episode. Oh, that's awesome. So either they fixed that or I was wrong about it and you just have to go longer. Anyway, here they come. So let's hope we're ready, eh? I wonder if they're going to land on all those new piers and Wow, this could be pretty terrible. Let's check it out. This is awesome. I mean, it also could be pretty terrible. And I did let a shore defense arrow go under to fire, but only one, so... There's other shore defense arrows. So are they going to land on these piers, which are so conveniently landy for them? Or are they going to no, they are going to land on the piers. Yeah, that's a problem, eh? Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Wow, I love the way that guy flopped over dead. That was cool. Wow, the arrows are just raging, man. And they are doing the job. They are doing the job. How about these ones? Keep an eye on. Yeah, the arrows are doing the job, man. These guys are getting shreked on their way through here, eh? Really just beat down and blasted. That one got sunk too. Nice, man. Oh man, our defenses are mounting massive intensity attack here. Oh, but there's 4 in a row. Surely one of 4 in a row will definitely get through. And the Vikings are more powerful than the ogres, although one of them just got sunk over there. Wow, man. Oh, wow. These arrow guys are just massacring. That's pretty incredible. Wow, these arrow guys are just massacring. Okay, we got some Vikings that are making it ashore here for sure, if they choose to stop there. Anyway, we've got Vikings here. They're gonna make it to shore. They are getting hit with a lot of arrows. I'm liking that. They are getting hit with a lot of arrows. Are they getting ashore yet? They haven't decided to embark just yet. Just kind of bouncing back and forth here. Okay, those guys decided to go the long way home, so they are not going to live. We'll see what these ones do. Anybody landed here yet? No. No, they're not landing. Well, that's going to be the death of them, because it's a long, hard road. Yeah, it's a long, hard road if you don't land there. And these guys didn't land here either. Interesting. The ogres did. The Vikings chose not to. So, yeah. Alright. Alright. Well, this is going alright for us. Oh man, look at all those ballistae firing. Not gone well for these dudes. We got a few long range rounds coming in on this guy. Man, we totaled them. We totaled them. Yeah, that was the last of them, so let's see. Oh, I lost my thing. Advisors. Yeah. Viking raiders may be coming. Let's fortify as best we can. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I think we're alright. Happiness is holding at 62. We've got 47 idle. Things got done. Things got built. Hope you guys had fun here today. I'm going to go check out Sandy's stream. And we will see you guys all very soon for the next episode. So, until that time, the bustling town of Ickerberg, or whatever it's called, bids you goodbye. See you later.